Hello viewers, today we will discuss about different types of fabrics and factors to be considered by selecting fabrics for different garments. Textile products play a vital role in meeting humans' basic needs and instincts. We often only consider textiles to be the clothes we wear. Obviously, the clothing industry is where the majority of textiles are produced and used for wearing purpose. However, other textiles are also important in all aspects of our lives from birth to death. The use of textiles has been traced back over 8,500 years. The technological advances of textiles in various industries do not always get recognized as they do in the clothing industry. Fabrics are produced mostly from yarns. For few fabrics are directly produced from yarns and are constructed mostly either by weaving or knitting. In Indian market, 70% of the fabrics are produced by weaving alone. Among the other fabric constructions, lace making is worth mentioning here. Felts are the fabrics made directly from fibers without yarns. Let us see what is basically a fiber. A fiber is the basic element of any fabric. It is the building block of all the textiles. It is the basic raw material for fabric manufacture. Example: cotton, wool, silk, which is also referred to as queen of the textile fibers. Next step is yarns, a generic term for a continuous strand of textile fiber or filament or material suitable for knitting, weaving to form the textile fabric. The term fabric can be defined technically as a planar structure produced by interlaced yarns or fibers and felts made by interlocking fibers. It is the basic component required for apparel designing as it provides structure to the design thoughts and sketches by acting as foundation element to transform ideas into reality. Fabric construction is carried out by interlocking of the fibers, also referred to as felting. We also have interlooping of the yarns, referred to as knitting, and finally interlacing of the yarns, which is called as weaving. Let us look into different types of fabrics. Textiles are classified according to their component fiber into silk, wool, linen, cotton. Such synthetic fibers like nylon, polyester, and some inorganic fibers such as cloth of gold or a glass fiber and asbestos fabric. They are also classified as to their structure or weave produced according to the manner in which warp and weft cross over each other in the loom. Value or quality in textiles depends on several factors such as the quality of the raw materials used and the character of the yarn spun from the fibers, whether clean, smooth, fine or coarse, and whether hard, soft or medium twisted. Density of the weave and finishing processes are also important elements in determining the quality of fabrics. Tapestry, sometimes referred to as embroidery, is a modified form of plain cloth weaving. The weaving of the carpet and rug is a special branch of the textile industry. Other specially prepared fabrics not woven include felt and bark, also called as tapa cloth, which are beaten or matted together, and a few in which a single thread is looped or plaited as in the case of crochet and netting work, and different varieties of laces are also produced. Most textiles are now produced in factories with highly specialized power looms, but many of the finest velvets, brocades and table linens are still made by hand. The appearance of a garment is greatly influenced by the type of the fabric used for construction. Not all fabrics are suitable for a specific end use. Calls for basic knowledge in fabric construction and types of fabrics available in today's market. Let us look into what are woven fabrics. Woven fabrics are made by using two or more sets of yarns interlaced at right angles to each other. Much variety is produced by weaving. Woven fabrics are generally more durable. They can be easily cut into different shapes and are excellent for producing different styles in garments. However, the raw edges ravel or fray easily and need to be protected from raveling. Fabrics having more fabric count, that is number of warp and weft yarns, they decide how the fabric will keep in shape. Low count fabrics are less durable and may snag or stretch. Woven fabrics are manufactured in different weights depending on its end use. The fabrics used for apparel usually contain 90 centimeters width of the fabric. The sheeting materials are generally having a width of 160 centimeters or 140 centimeters, and it also comes in 150 or 180 centimeters. The state of the art performance fabrics are available in the market for today's apparel. They provide not only for the comfort in normal conditions, both indoors as well as outdoors, but also in the adverse weather conditions of our atmosphere. The field of apparel has become highly technical owing to the availability of the fibers that are made tougher and stronger. They are also made waterproof, windproof and breathable through different finishing processes to incorporate long lasting properties in demand. The apparel fabrics can be classified on the basis which are as follows. First one, the major being the fiber content. Based on this, we can classify fabrics into cotton, wool, silk, jute, rayons, nylon, polyester, acrylics, etc. The second type of classification is based on the type of yarns used, which include simple yarn fabric, novelty yarn fabric, textured yarn fabric, woolen yarn fabric, worsted yarn fabric. The third category based on the structure, whether it is woven, that is simple and complex weaves, or whether it is knitted, that includes warp and weft, then knotted, braided textiles, lace textiles. We also have other category as based on the finishes applied to the fabric. This category includes calendered, flame retardant, waterproof, shrink resistance, durable press, etc. The generic name of the textile fiber included, that is whether it is acrylic, denim, cambric, polyester, nylons, velvets. So, these are the different criteria based on which our textiles are mostly categorized. Different types of fabrics are available in the market for apparel purpose. Let us see the commonly available fabrics. First one to start with is acetate. It is used as uniforms, clothing and lingerie. It has a crisp feel with lustrous appearance of silk and excellent drapability. So, it gives good fabric for designing apparels. Acrylic fabric. It is used as a substitute for wool, often called as artificial wool. It is durable, soft and has a woolly feel. It is resistant to sunlight and other chemicals. Next fabric we have as batiste, a medium weight plain weave fabric usually made of cotton or cotton blends, that is it includes two or different categories. End uses include blouses and dresses. Broadcloth. It is a plain weave tightly woven fabric characterized by a slight ridge effect in one direction. Usually the filling and wears very well but wrinkles very badly. The most common broadcloth is made from cotton or cotton polyester blends. It is used for shirts, dresses, blouses for summer wear. Next fabric we are going to see is brocade, a heavy exquisite jacquard fabric with an all over raised pattern or floral design. It has a rich, heavy, elaborate design effect. Used commonly for formal applications in end uses such as upholstery, draperies and evening wear. Cambric fabric. It is a lightweight cotton cloth used as fabric for lace and needlework. Cambric was first used in Cambrai, France, which gave the fabric its name as early as 1595 AD. It is a closely woven firm fabric with a slightly glossy surface produced by calendering. Modern cambric is made from Egyptian or American cotton. Next fabric is calico, a tightly woven cotton fabric with an all over print, usually a small floral pattern on a contrasting background color. Common end uses include dresses, aprons and quilts for sleeping. Chambray fabric. It is a plain, closely woven, soft fabric that can be made from cotton, silk or manufactured fibers, but is most commonly cotton. It incorporates a colored warp that is often blue color and white filling yarns. It is used in children's wear, dresses, shirts and blouses, aprons and all kinds of sportswear. Challis, a lightweight, soft, plain weave fabric made from wool, rayon, cotton or manufactured fiber and is washable often. It is seen with a print of small flowers. It is used in women's and children's dresses and sportswear. Chenille, derived from the French word for caterpillar. The term is used for a special yarn characterized by a pile protruding on all the sides. It resembles a caterpillar. The chenille yarn is used mainly for decorative fabrics, embroidery, tassels which are often used for curtains and rugs. A fabric woven from chenille yarn. Next fabric is chiffon, a plain woven, lightweight, extremely sheer, that is transparent, airy, fine and soft fabric consisting of highly twisted filament yarns, can be made from silk, rayon and other manufactured fibers. The fabric is usually employed in dupattas, scarves, saris, blouses and of course for evening dresses. Crepe fabric, a plain, woven, light to medium weight fabric made up of highly twisted filament yarns, and it has crinkled surface with a soft mossy finish. It is also used in dupattas, saris, dresses and suits. Next fabric is chintz fabric. It is a plain weave cotton fabric which has been glazed to produce a polished look. It is usually made of cotton and often printed with bright colored flowers or stripes designs. It is named from Hindi word meaning spotted. End uses include skirts, summer dresses and shirts. Next fabric we are going to discuss is corduroy, a cut pile fabric, usually cotton, in which a ribbed pile is produced with supplementary weft yarn. Next fabric is damask fabric. It is a jacquard weave fabric that is very durable. It sheds dirt, launders well and embraces high luster when made in combination with linen. Next fabric is denim. It is a cotton cloth woven in warp faced twill, usually with a dyed warp and a natural weft. Doupion silk. It is an irregular slub silk reeled from double cocoons obtained by the silkworms, which have spun their cocoons side by side, causing an interlock, making it necessary to reel them together. Antique taffetas and many damask fabrics are woven with Doupion yarn as weft. Drill fabric. It is a cotton fabric having twill weave. It is used for uniforms, work clothes and sportswear. Felt fabric, a fabric made from fibers without being taken to yarn form but instead intermeshed by heat, moisture and agitation. The fabric is made by shrinking and agitating woven or knitted cloth to obtain superior density, resilience and strength. Flannel cloth. It is a woolen fabric whose surface is slightly napped in finish. It shrinks readily if not pre-shrunk and is used for blazers, dresses, skirts, suits and coats. Flannelette. It is a cotton fabric whose surface is slightly napped in finish. It is used for children wear especially and also for dresses and skirts, suits and coats. Flax fabric. It is commonly known as linen, have a high absorbent quality and allows moisture to evaporate very quickly. It is a washable but has a poor elasticity and is used for casual dresses, night suits and linens. Gabardine fabric. It is a tightly woven, twilled, worsted fabric with a slight diagonal line on the right side. It has a clear finish and is durable and wears extremely well. It is used to make trousers, overcoats and of course suits. Nowadays, polyester, cotton, rayon and various blends are used in making gabardine. Georgette fabric. It is a sheer, lightweight fabric often made of silk or from manufactured fibers like polyester, having a crepe surface and outstanding durability. End uses include dupattas, saris, evening dresses, suits and blouses. Lawn fabric. It is a light and fine cloth made by using carded or combed linen or cotton yarns. The fabric has very good crease resistance and a crisp finish. Linen lawn is synonymous with handkerchief linen. Lace, an open work fabric produced by a network of threads twisted together. Sometimes it may be knotted to form the patterns. It is made by hand with the help of needles, with the help of hook, or by specialized machinery. It is used for trimmings, dresses and draperies, that is curtains. Madras fabric. It is a lightweight plain weave cotton fabric with striped, plaid or check pattern. It is often referred to as true Madras. Will bleed when washed, that is the color will always be running. The end users include women and men's shirts and dresses. Next fabric is muslin fabric, an inexpensive, medium weight, plain weave, low count, that is it has a fabric count of 160 threads per square inch, cotton sheeting fabric. In its unfinished form, it is commonly used in fashion designing to make trial garments for preliminary fittings. Next fabric we are going to look is nylon. It is a synthetic fabric used as women's hosiery, knitted or woven lingerie, socks and sweaters. It is elastic in nature, easy to wash and is very lustrous. Organdy fabric. It is a stiffened, sheer, lightweight, plain weave cotton fabric with a medium to high yarn count. End users include sarees, blouses, dresses, curtains and draperies for home fashions. Organza fabric. It is a fine, crisp, sheer, lightweight, plain weave fabric with a medium to high yarn count. It is made of silk or rayon. The fabric is used primarily in evening and wedding apparel for women. Next fabric we have is Oxford fabric. It is a fine, soft, lightweight, woven cotton shirting fabric or blended with man-made, that is it can be rayon fibers in 2x1 basket weave, a variation of plain weave construction. Paisley fabric. The name itself suggests the fabric will be having teardrop shaped fancy printed patterns. It is used for dresses, blouses and men's ties. Percale fabric. It is a fine, plain, woven cloth of closely set, combed and corded, long, staple cotton. End users include sheets, blouses and dresses. Plaid fabrics. It is a fabric having pattern formed with color bars or stripes which cross each other at right angles and they are often used in men's shirtings. Plisse fabric. It is a cotton fabric that has been chemically shrunk in stripes, creating a rippled effect. In French, the plisse word means a rippled effect or a pleat characterized by puckered striped effect, usually in the warp direction. The crinkled effect is created through the application of a caustic soda solution which shrinks the fabric in the areas of the fabric where it has been applied. Plisse is similar in appearance to seersucker fabric. End users include dresses, shirtings, pajamas and bedspreads. Poplin fabric. It is a very common fabric made by rib weave. It is a variation of plain weave. The construction is characterized by having a slight ridge effect in one direction. Usually the filling side will be having the ridge. Poplin is used to be associated with casual type of clothing. Polyester. It is a smooth, crisp and springy synthetic fabric. It is readily washable and highly resistant to sunlight. It is made for all weather and is resistant to moths and mildews. So, it will be having a long shelf life. Rayons. It is a cellulose fiber based fabric that is highly absorbent. It drapes well and is resistant to moths, bleaches and chemicals. Next fabric is seersucker, a woven fabric which incorporates modification of tension control. In the production of seersucker, some of the warp yarns are held under controlled tension at all the times during the weaving, while other warp yarns are in a relaxed state and tend to pucker when the filling yarns are placed. The result produces a puckered stripe effect in the fabric. Seersucker is traditionally made for summer wear like shirts, trousers and informal suits. Next fabric we have common and popular fabric called as silk, a fabric made from strong absorbent filaments. It has a brilliant sheen and unique softness. It is used for making saris, dresses and shirts. Terry cloth, a typical uncut pile weave fabric. The fabric is formed by using two sets of warp yarns. One set of warp yarn is under very little tension while the filling yarns are packed into place. These loose yarns are pushed backward and along with the filling yarn and loops are formed. Typical uses include towels, ropes and apparel. Tweed fabric, a medium to heavyweight, fluffy, woolen twill weave fabric containing colored slub yarns. Common end uses include gents' coats and suits. Next fabric is velvet, a medium weight warp cut pile fabric in which the cut pile stands up very straight. It is woven using two sets of warp yarns as the extra set creates the pile. A luxurious fabric commonly made with the filament fiber for high luster and smooth hand. Next fabric we have is velveteen, a weft cut pile weave fabric with either twill or plain weave. The fabric is woven with two sets of filling yarns with extra set creating the desired pile. Voile fabric. It is a crisp, lightweight, plain weave, cotton like fabric. It is made with high twisted yarns in a high yarn count construction. It is similar in appearance to Organdy and Organza. It is used in dupattas, scarves, blouses, dresses and curtains. So, we can conclude that textiles are the major components of materialistic culture. They may be viewed as a products of technology or as a culture symbols or as a work of art or as an item of trade.